Oh, man, Rick on the morning show, 11 minutes after the hour, y'all. Please welcome Harvard professor and author of the book, The Treasure You Seek, Archie L. Jones, Jr.
In the building.
Good morning. So happy to be here. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We are happy to have you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and now during COVID. One thing that we all learned was the importance of having a backup plan. Now, you teach a class on, say it, Gary.
Entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneur. Don't try to pick me out.
Hey, doing that in front of our guest, Rickey.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dr. John. We've been having a battle of the words.
I heard y'all this morning, and my mom was a middle school English teacher, so she's rolling over right now, hearing in Baton Rouge, hearing about y'all butchering up them words.
Yeah, man.
It's all right. Y'all know what we mean.
Yeah. Hey, we wanted to ask you, what would you say to those who have always wanted to start a business but keep putting it off, saying that they're not ready?
You know, this is the thing. You're never going to have all of the things lined up, Rickey. And that's one of the reasons why I wrote the book. The book is called The Treasure You Seek. The treasure that they're seeking is starting this business. And entrepreneurship is really leadership. And the book is about leadership. And so I try to give you five pieces of framework, 5 C's, I call them, of leadership capital. First one is, man, know your capability. Know you've got a superpower. You bring something special to the table. Second one is culture. Bring all of your history and your heritage to the table because that's going to really make a difference. And then communication. Tell yourself a different story so you can tell the world a different story about where you are and where you're trying to get to. And then connection. We never get there alone. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, do it with a team. And then last but not least, confidence. Make sure that your belief and your goal towards trying to get to your goal is bigger than that fear. Don't let that fear slow you down. That fear of failure holds us back. I like the idea of failing forward. Make some mistakes, but do it in a positive direction.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. You know, I believe that failure is like a connecting flight to a bigger destination.
You got it.
And, you know, I was really excited to see that you were joining us again. We have Archie L. Jones, Jr., author of The Treasure You Seek, a guide to developing and leveraging your leadership capital. You know, I was recently reading an article that talked about lessons that people learn too late in life. And one of them was that success is not the same for everyone. You know, by definition, success is the accomplishment of a purpose. How did you align yourself with your purpose? And what advice would you have for young people who are trying to do the same?
I think it starts with that internal exploration. It was probably 5-6 years ago that I was I'd call it an unfulfilled leader. I'd had some success in terms of the way the world thought about it, but I knew that there was more out there.
Yeah.
And I started doing some self-discovery on who I really was. And even though I was working as a finance professional, the answer that came back was I was supposed to be teaching and coaching.
Yes.
And so I didn't spend a number of years getting myself ready. I now teach in the classroom. I teach in the boardroom. I'm teaching this morning across the country here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I was supposed to be doing. So lean into and figure out what it is your superpower so you can lean into that.
Mr. Jones, my daughter wanted me to say hello to you. She plays basketball on the women's Harvard team. So
fantastic. Good morning.
Harmony Turner. So she said say hi to Mr. Jones for me.
I needed to come to class and come see me. I need all y'all to come to class. That's fantastic. Go ahead, Harmony. Do your thing.
Yes, indeed. So let's talk about brick walls and adversity, you know, because sometimes, you know, people want to start their own businesses. They feel like they may not have enough money or the initial investment, and they always let these adversity and brick walls get in the way, and then they quit.
Yeah, man.
What do you have to say to those people?
I think I want you to think about it. You got 4 kinds of capital I want you to think about. First, obviously, leadership capital, which I gave you the fundamentals of those. But then there's 3 others that we talk about. We talk about financial capital, clearly having the money. Think about that experiential capital. You actually know something from the journey you've been on or those that are in your network that can help you get there. And then last but not least, that social capital, right? Who can get you into some doors, get you into some rooms? It's good friends of mine that got me into this room. I don't know Rickey before today or Maria before today, but now I do. And so use that social capital to get there and leverage those other people's networks to help you get there as well. And then the other thing is use that adversity as fuel to take you forward. I talk about what I call a cultural balance sheet, where a lot of times what we think of as liabilities, the road we've been on and the troubles we've been through are actually assets for us. The things that sometimes we think will disqualify us actually ought to pre-qualify us for the opportunity because we've been through some things. We've been battle tested. We've been road tested. And so lean into that. But the biggest thing is the answer's in your network. So lean in and build your network because that's what's going to help you break through and get through those tough times.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. That's good stuff, man. Hey, listen. So let everybody know, that they're starting a business, that have their own business, that have dreams, goals, aspirations. Did I say that right, Maria?
You did. Just
I did.
more
I'm just
assets
making sure because y'all been
aspirations.
real petty this morning. Let everybody know how they could follow you on the internet.
They help me out.
What's that, Gary?
You ain't got to articulate every syllable.
The marketing team has helped me out a lot. You can find everything associated with me at ArchieLJonesJr.com. That's ArchieLJonesJr.com.
So, Mr.
If I
Jones,
can help you, holler at me.
is it true, Mr. Jones, that a mind is a terrible thing to waste?
It is.
It is, and it's a beautiful thing to invest in.
Message.
All right now.
And
Come
that
on
means,
now.
Gary, you need to do better. You need to
I know.
we will pay
Do
for
better.
we will
God
pay
don't
for you to
like
have
us ugly.
we will pay for you to have some private time with Gary to try to get him to the next level because
We call them office hours. We're
Yeah.
going to call him the office hours. We can sit down with him separately and take him through some things.
Hey man, thank you so much. It was so good having you. Y'all give it up and show your love for Archie L. Jones Jr.
Thank you all for having me.